My people, what up, people? What up, though? What up? Bro, I was watching the 40-year-old virgin, bro. That episode at the beginning, not at the beginning, when he was telling, it's okay to not have sex. It's about love. It's about people. It's about connection. It is so funny. What up, everybody? Man, I want to welcome you to the Marcus Stewart podcast. If you back, man, it's good to have you back. If you have been enjoying the shows, keep coming back. Man, been doing good. I'm trying to build this online community, man. Just reaching out to speaking out, talking to, connecting with the young fellas. If you one of those guys, man, hit my emailing list. My email is Marcus Stewart at tgmchurch.org. That's Marcus Stewart at tgmchurch.org. I put it along the bottom for you. So if you want to jump on that, you want to be a part of our weekly meetings. We do weekly Bible studies, and we have an outing this Sunday. You want to join that, be a part of that, man, go ahead and just send me the email. Um, got a lot of good new episodes coming for y'all. But today's episode, I think is one of these ones, man, that I gotta shout out to my young brothers, man. I'm gonna give you 5 ways to make yourself more attractive to women. Yep. 5 ways to make yourself more attractive to women. And look, if you the guy that got you a girlfriend, this is gonna make you more attractive to your woman. This gonna make you more attractive to your girl. So these things is things, simple things that you can do to make yourself like be a little bit more attractive. Like take your game from this level to like for real though. So the first three is like physical things that you can do, and then the last two is kind of like they're not intangibles, but they kind of like intangibles, right? So I'm gonna just jump right in. 5 ways to make yourself more attractive to women. And if you got a woman, these are 5 things that you can do to make yourself more attractive to your own woman. All right. First thing first. First things first. Number one, wardrobe, your clothes. I'm gonna tell you something, bruh. You can be a fat dude, you can be a skinny dude, you can be a muscular dude, you can be one of them thick brothers, you can be short or tall. Your clothes say something about you, my brother. Look, the first thing that a woman gonna notice on you is the how you dress, how you put yourself together. Look, when I was young, I was so hood, I was so in the streets. I would go outside literally just wearing anything. Oh, my brother, like, hey, let's go to the mall. I'm going to the mall, just and the new school, the youngsters, man, my teenagers, they wear anything. Well, my youngest boy, he'll go outside like he just this me. I used to be the same way. But bro, if you a grown man, come on, man. You gotta have you some clothes. You gotta have you some clothes. Look, ask yourself this: what are your clothes saying about you when you go outside? What are your clothes saying about you, my brother? If you going outside in a white beater that's ripped up, what is that saying about it? It's like I don't care about life. You don't care about life. You don't care about nothing. If your white beater got holes, or look, this the thing. Most of you guys, y'all get complacent because you got a girl. You don't think your girl be checking you out? Yeah, she gonna love you regardless, bro. All right, you got her already. But bro, if you look, I want to be transparent with y'all because I'm trying to help you, bro. I had a girlfriend, right? So boom, we used to go to our house. So this is back when before I got into the whole no sex thing, you know what I'm saying? So boom, I go to our house and I'm over there, I'm chilling. I know I got her, I know she mine, right? So, you know, night end up being a night. I take my pants off, and guess what? I had my old faithful draws. You know what I mean, fellas, when I say them old faithfuls. Nigga, them mugs had holes in them. Bro, I had some old faithful that was so bad they looked like a dress, nigga. It was like 3 or 4 strands holding them together at the bottom. Throw them away, my brother. It was so bad. I wear them to work, bro. And they were just uncomfortable for various reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, upgrade your clothes. Today is the day to start upgrading your clothes. What do your clothes say about you? You know what them draws said about me, bro? Them draws said, I just don't care about life. I'm done with life. Once I got her, I'm done. Your girl don't need to know that, bro. Like, you don't need to be saying that message. I would do this. Ask multiple people around you, what do your clothes say about you? When they see you out, what do your clothes say about you? If you going out with your homeboys, what are your clothes saying about you, bro? I'm telling you. Look, when you with the fellas or when you used to having a girl, you ain't thinking about that because you ain't trying to pull nothing. And you're not trying to pull nothing, but at the same time, you want to make if you got a woman, first let me start with y'all who got a woman. If you got a woman, you want your woman to look at you and be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like she, I ain't like the way I did that, but you get what I'm saying. She gonna be like, all right, my guy looking, my guy looking fly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's gonna give her that extra energy tonight. You know what I'm saying? But look, that's for you. But for you brothers that ain't got no woman, or you in a space in between. So let's say you know how you break up, get back together, break up, get back together, right? You in that breakup, but y'all ain't got back together yet. Bro, I'm telling you, step your clothes game up. Ask people close to you, what do your clothes say about you? Ask like, what, how do I dress? Like, you know what I'm saying? Ask a girl. Ask a girl. Like, if it's a girl that you cool with, a co-worker, a close friend, a girl at the gym that you cool with, you single, man, ask somebody. Look, and if you got a girl, ask your wife, ask your girlfriend, whoever you live with, whatever you got going on, ask her, what do my clothes say about me? So if you was to see me out in this, would you talk to me? Ask her stuff like that. And you don't even have to tell her what you're doing, but just gauge yourself, bro. You might need to change your wardrobe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are always saying something with the clothes that you have on. It was a period in my life. I realized, bro, I need to change it up. And so what I started doing, I'm not going outside. I don't care if I'm going to the trash. You know what? My shirt, if it's a white beater, it ain't gonna have no holes in it. My shorts gonna be like decent. You know what I'm saying? And if I got on some flip flops, if my toes and my feet is ashy in the mud, I'm putting on some socks. I mean, you might say, bro, that's too much. Hey, I'm telling you, what you got on say something about you, my brother. Take pride in what you wearing, all the way down to the shoes and socks. And if you got on flip flops, let me tell you something, my brother, my brother. If you got Jesus sandals, throw them away. It slides or nothing. My brother, if you got thong sandals, if you got a girlfriend and you got thong sandals, she don't care about you. She don't love you like she say she do. She would not let you go outside with them shoes on, or she would have bought you some more. If a woman loved you and you got thong sandals, she would have cut them by 9. If you don't know how your thong sandals broken, you got a woman, that's because your woman loves you. She don't want you to go outside like that, my brother. You shouldn't want to let yourself go outside like that, my brother. Throw them away. You need some like some grown men. Get you some Adidas slides. Adidas don't have thong slides. Get you some Reebok slides. Get you some Nike slides, the kind that you slide your whole foot in. It shouldn't have nothing over your bro. You shouldn't be going outside with that. No, my brother. Change your wardrobe. And let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you this. The cloth sandals are for inside. The house shoes are for inside. That's why they're called house shoes. Don't you go outside with them house shoes on, my brother. Come on, man. Clothes is number 5. Clothes. Clothes. You are always saying something with what you have on. It takes extreme confidence to wear anything and still think that you can get somebody number. You can't. I'm gonna tell you do that. Old niggas do that, and niggas that already got a girl and they've been together for a long time. It ain't happening, my brother. I was finna go somewhere else, but I don't want to be disrespectful. But I'm telling you, you finna catch them ones that got somebody. You finna catch. Look, if you finna catch them ones that got somebody already, just like you, and don't care, just like you. But not you don't want that spot. No, you don't want that. I'm just telling you, my brother. I'm just number 5. Wardrobe, my brother. You are saying something with what you have on. You probably just saying you don't care about life. You don't, I don't care about life. I don't care about life. You need to invest. Put you some money to the side so you can start going buying you some new clothes. You got to improve your wardrobe. Look, I recommend this. In my broke days, I shopped at two places. Burlington and City Trends. Burlington was for like when I want to go casual, a little like if I got on a t-shirt, the t-shirt ain't gonna be just like a regular like buzz down t-shirt. It's just gonna be like it's gonna be kind of decent. And I would get my button downs from there, you know. I would get my slacks from there, my jeans, all the stuff I'm gonna wear when I'm going out, I would go to Burlington. Then if I got like if I'm going to like little dress down places, that's what City Trends is for. Don't buy your shoes from City Trends now. Don't get your shoes from there. Find you somewhere else. Go to SNK. What with the SW? I don't know the name of this place, but they sell shoes. And there's three letters that they sell shoes. Go there. Get you some good tennis shoes. But I'm just trying to give you some ideas. City Trends, they sell you the dress down stuff. They gonna say you the you can't get too hood in there now. You can't get too hood in there, but you go get you some joggers from City Trends. You know what I'm saying? You go get you some nice little down dress jeans from City Trends. You get you the nice, fitted or lightly fitted. I say lightly fitted with the prints on the front, the nice prints. But if you unsure about the print, just get solids. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help you out, my brother. Wardrobe says a lot about you. Believe it or not, women are watching what you have on. Your woman, if you got a girl, she watching what you got on. The women you go around, they pay attention to the way you dress, my brother. And sometimes you can say, I don't want to have a woman. With your clothes, you know what you can say to a woman? I ain't ready. With your clothes, you can say to a woman, my sex is terrible. You can say all of these things. You're conveying the message with your clothes. You can say all this stuff with what you got on. Did you know that your clothes are saying something about you? Did you know that, my brother? You need to look. You need come on, wardrobe, my brother. Wardrobe. You go to Burlington to get you the button-down shirts. Know what I'm saying? Slightly fitted t-shirts. Get you some slacks, my brother. When the last time you put on a pair of slacks and some nice dress shoes? You might want to think about doing that, every now and then. Get you some shorts. Look, if you got all the shorts in your closet is basketball shorts, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, my brother. I know that nobody else tell you that, but I'm the one to tell you. If you want to make yourself more attractive to women, go get you some good, nice looking shorts. I had to buy me some jean shorts. They felt weird on me, but I got good responses, and then I realized, oh, I didn't change the game right quick. I'm telling you, my brother, especially if you done got up in the age a little bit, you done been divorced or you done been broke up for a little bit, you done lost your mojo. That's why you watching my show. That's why I'm telling you, my brother, upgrade your wardrobe. I'm telling you, buy you some new socks and drawers, my nigga. Let me tell you something. Them old faithfuls need to go away. I threw all them old faithfuls away. All of the ones that you love, that you've been having since you had your first apartment, them throw them out, my brother. Put them all in a little, in a little bag. Try to stretch it out, make it look like a casket. Turn on that Tupac. How do I? No, that's not Tupac. How many brothers fell victim to the street? Have you a funeral? Throw them away after that. Shed your tears, my brother. But they need to go away. Them old dirty bastard socks you got, throw them away. They need to go. They need to go, my brother. You need to upgrade your wardrobe starting from socks and drawers. Are you hearing me, my brother? My brother. My brother. Throw it away. Throw it away. They need to go. They need to go. You need new socks and drawers. Slowly but surely. You ain't got to do it all at the same time. But every now and then, bro, go to Walmart and get you some ankle socks, my nigga. Let me tell you something, my brother. You should not be going outside with socks that come up to your calves. You shouldn't do it. I don't care if you got on tennis shoes. You shouldn't do it. Don't do it. You know what that's gonna say to whoever? Them old cougars gonna be trying to come for you. But here's the thing: if you buy you some good low cut socks, the cougars gonna come from you whether you got low socks or high socks. But the high socks is the cougars gonna come because the young women ain't coming. You're gonna be out there by yourself, my brother. You don't need no socks to your ankles until the wintertime. And you buy them in the winter because you got on long pants, my brother. I'm just come on, man. I'm trying to bless your game right quick. Clothes say something about you. Get you some new clothes, my brother. Then look, here's the next twist with the clothes. Because I looked in my closet one day and I realized I had black everything. Black slacks, black button-down shirts, black t-shirts. I make shirts, by the way. I had made shirts that was in black and white and black and different colors. But I noticed I had a lot of blacks. Let me tell you something, my brother. It's time to upgrade. Change the colors. Don't buy nothing else black except socks and drawers. Everything else, if it's pants, don't buy no more black pants. Go in your closet and look and see how much black stuff you got in there or dark blue. Go in there looking at if you got a lot of one color, it's time for you to get some new colors. You need to have you a variety of shite. If you are always wearing tennis shoes, go buy you some dress shoes, 3 pair. If you are always wearing dress shoes, go buy you some tennis shoes. If you always wearing jeans, go buy you some slacks. If you always wearing slacks, go buy you some jeans. You get the point. If you always wearing t-shirts, go buy you some button downs. If you always wearing button downs, go buy you some t-shirts. If you always wearing t-shirts, go buy you some collared polo shirts. You need to change it up, my brother. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Look, if you got a woman, change it up on her. If you got a woman, change it up. She used to seeing you in t-shirts, get you a nice button down. And look, unbutton it to about right there. You're gonna make her day, my brother. You might get you a quickie, my brother. I'm trying to bless your game, man. For all you single brothers out there, you need to have you a variety. Look, this is what I started doing. I saw that I had a lot of black, so I'm like, dang, I need to change this up. I went all way left, all way left. I went and bought me some pink colored shirts, like pastel colored. I was just like, bro, I gotta switch it up. I started buying the royal blues. I started buying yellows. I started buying orange and red. I started buying colors because I need a variety. And some of you brothers out there talking about pink is a girl color. I dare you to make look. I I got this. Look, I got this outfit for you, my brother. I dare you to wear you some pink while you styling, man. I'm telling you, you gotta change your colors up. If you see one main color in your closet, don't buy no more of that color for the next 6 to 9 months. Only thing you should have black is socks and drawers. If your clothes is all black, you need to change it up. Now look, this is what I did though. When I went out, when I had my little breakup time, I was trying to change my game up. When I got my divorce, the divorce took me somewhere. When I got my divorce, you know what I did? I went on Instagram. I started following the men's fashion page because they was saying, okay, get these 3 pairs of pants, get these 3 color shoes, get these kind of shirts, and I would see how they putting the stuff together, and then the fit was different. Look, my brother, if you my age, you used to the baggy fit, you gotta switch it up. The game done changed out here, my brother. If you got baggy church pants, you need to burn them all. All of them. If they baggy, they need to go. That's how the women know whether you're old or not. By your fashion, your clothes say something about you, my brother, my nigga, my G. Your clothes is saying something about you. You gotta upgrade. That's what I'm saying. Upgrade your shite. Upgrade your wardrobe. I'm just saying. All right. Look, which brings me to number 4. Now check this out. You got to get your clothes right first. Now, this is number 4 because if your body look right, you can kind of get away with the clothes. So my number 4 is exercise and diet. I'm gonna tell you this: just like you don't like looking at a woman that got booty do, women don't like looking at niggas that got booty do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to say it. I'm sorry. If you got a stomach that's sticking out farther than your booty do, you ain't ready to date. I'm sorry. Bruh. I say this to the women that ask me questions. I say, first off, your booty is ready to date, but your stomach is not. That's terrible, man. Don't let your girl hear this. But I'm saying, no, for real, my brother, you need to go to the gym, get you an exercise, get you a diet. For real though, that's real. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying, my brother, she looking at you, you looking at her. She looking at you, you looking at her. You can get away with it if you know what I'm saying. And look, for you big heavy brothers, if you got a little more, you got a little bit more, whatever. If you put it together with your clothes right, you can make it work. But you can't have both. You can't be big and out of shape and don't dress and don't comb your hair. Come on, man. You need to get you an exercise and a diet routine. You can almost make any outfit look good if you get in the gym. Get in the gym, my brother. Look, I learned this. Women, women sometimes they don't want a bodybuilder. They know it's like women, they get it. They don't want you to have a 6-pack, a 12-pack. They don't want all that. But they do want you to look like you. They do want you to look like you take care of yourself. I'm gonna tell you this: nothing beats the feeling of you knowing you going to the gym and the responses of the female is just gonna be different, bro. When you start working out, the responses just be different. Even if you got you a little belly right there, if you got your chest and your arms and your shoulders rocking, bro, the response. I know ain't nobody else gonna tell you this. That's why I'm the guy to tell you, bro. The response is different when you start working out your shite. She may not want a bodybuilder, but a man who exercises regularly is always going to be more attracted to a woman than a man who doesn't. Ask yourself that question, bro. Guys are always eyes first. What you can tell whether a woman takes care of herself, whether she big or whether she not big, whether she overweight or whether she not overweight. You can tell whether she is running, whether she go to the track, whether she go to. You can tell, and bro, just like you can tell whether she take care of herself and she eating right, them women can tell whether you taking care of yourself and you eating right. Bro, you need to go to the gym and don't just go one time. You need to make this a consistent thing. You need to start doing this right here. This is the game changer. A woman that sees that a man takes care of himself is just more attractive. Ask any woman that you see. Ask any woman. These first two, if you don't believe me, ask any woman. These first two, just doing these first two. If you start doing these first two, upgrade your wardrobe, get you a good exercise regimen, and diet. Diet is where you work on your midsection. It's you can do the stomach exercises all you want, but if your diet ain't right, your stomach ain't never going nowhere. You got to change your diet. But nah, for real though, ask any woman, ask her and see these two things right here. You change your wardrobe and you change your diet and start exercising. I guarantee you'll be more attractive to every woman you come in contact with, my brother. Exercise and diet, change your wardrobe. You got to know this about exercise, though. People gonna start seeing your results before you, but you can't do it for the results. You got to do it because you know you want to be more healthy. For all my married brothers, cardio, exercising regularly helps your cardio, helps your stamina, staying power, pumping power. That's what we gonna call it on the episode. Pumping power. Cardio helps your pumping power. Are you, bro? I be telling y'all boys, man, stop watching the porn, bro. Hold that. Just hold it in. And then do you some cardio, rigorous cardio. Run, jog, walk, do the bike for like 20 minutes. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, your body gonna absorb all that. When you choke your ticket, that stuff goes into your body and feeds your muscles. And when you go to the gym, it's feeding your muscles. Yeah, man. And then it regurgitates itself. When it come out, it's stronger the next time. I'm trying to bless your game, my brother. Exercising regularly helps your pumping power. For all you married brothers out there, it's a shame on you if you giving your woman 3 minutes. Shame on you. Shame on you. You need to go to the gym and change your diet. Don't get lazy once you got her, my brother. You need to go to the gym so you can keep her climbing the walls. You know what I'm saying? She need to be up, 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 up. Bro, she need to be, my brothers, for all you married brothers, you ought to be ashamed of yourself if you giving her 3 minutes or less. 2 pumps and you're done. No, go to the gym, exercise, cardio. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. That was funny. But for real though, go exercise, man. Look, you can start by doing this. If you don't want to pay for a gym membership, I recommend a gym membership. I'll tell you why in a few minutes. But if you don't want to do the gym membership, it's a track near your house somewhere. It's a track near your apartment somewhere. It's a track somewhere. It's a park somewhere. Go to a park, go to a track and start doing these. You start, if you a little heavy, overweight, whatever, you start rigorous running. You run as hard as you can, as fast as you can for 15 seconds. Set your thing. Get you a set watch or something, or you count in your head. Run as hard as you can, for 15 seconds, and then you stop, and then you walk for 30 seconds. When you get to that 30 mark, run as hard as you can for 15 seconds. And then when you get to 15, stop and walk for 30 seconds. Do that like 3 times. Then you take you a 2-minute break. You do it again 3 times. Take you a 2-minute break, then you do it again. If you can't do it them 3 times, then just do it twice. But you need to do it 3 times and then pause, take you a 3-minute break, 5-minute break, whatever. But then do it again 3 sets. At least 2-3 sets, if that makes sense. Do you 3 sets, pause for like 3 or 5 minutes, and then do 3 more sets. You need to do at least 2 of those. If you can do that easily, then you need to go 31. So you run as hard as you can for 30 seconds, and then you walk for 1 minute. Do that 3 times. You run as hard as you can for 30 seconds, and then you walk for 1 minute. If you can do that, if you're a little bit slimmer like me, you run as hard as you can for 45 seconds, and then you walk a minute and a half. So you running as hard as you can, right, for the amount of seconds, and then you walk double that time. This is when you start getting it 61-20s. So you run as hard as you can for a minute, as hard as you can, as fast as you can for a minute, and then you walk 120 minutes. So that's 2 minutes, and you step it up. The thing is when you get to where you can run as hard as you can, not as hard as you can, but you can have a good pace. When you get to the place where you can do like 1 mile in like under 7 minutes, your cardio is, you ready, my brother. But that's where you started. You started with 50-30. Then if you can do that, go up to 31, 30 seconds, 1 minute. If you can do that, do 45 seconds, a minute and 30. You do that 60 seconds, 120, and you try to do a mile, 9 minutes or less. When you get to 9 minutes, you're doing something. Then you try to step it down. When you get to 7 minutes, you can do a mile in 7 minutes, bro. Your cardio ready. You know what I'm saying? That's a challenge for you, my brother. Do 3 to 5 sets and step up when you see that your body is ready. So if you have to start low, but you got to build it up. But I'm telling you, my brother, that's gonna bless your game, man. You got a girlfriend, bro. You don't want to just get her, you want to keep her. You feel me? Yeah. And if you want to do the gym membership, I recommend a gym membership. Get you a gym membership and get you a gym buddy, a homeboy. Get you somebody you can go to the gym with, preferably somebody who is already in the gym, to make sure that you is going to the gym when you say you going to the gym. You need somebody to hold you accountable to keep you in the gym. Because if you big and you overweight, or if you ain't been dieting and exercising, you ain't used to it, you need somebody that's gonna make sure you in that thing. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody that's gonna make sure you going. So they making sure they going. I'm telling you, nothing would change your life like diet and exercise. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you, bro, you need your accountability partner, a gym buddy, even if y'all don't go at the same time. Get you a homeboy that go to the gym in the afternoon, you go in the morning, boom, this my weight, boom, this my time. You taking pictures and you sending them to him. He taking pictures and he sending them to you. You need an accountability partner, my brother, because you need to come on, you need to step up your shape. Or look, if you ain't one of those brothers, I say go to the gym, go to the track. It's people outside. When you go, you're gonna see people. People being around people, it's a motivator for some reason. I don't know. If you go to the gym, if you a single man, you need to go to the gym, my brother. If you a single man, you need to go to the track. I'm telling you, people be at the track early in the morning and in the afternoon when the sun going down. You gonna meet you somebody that you think is cute. I'm telling you. You go to the gym, depending on what gym you go to, I recommend gym. Go to the gym, my brother. Get you a gym buddy and go to the gym if you're a single man. If you married or you got you a woman, go to the gym together. Look, bro, couples working out together is always gonna boost and build the relationship. It's gonna help y'all both get more in shape together. And look, finally, if you're not one of the people that you don't like going outside, you don't like going to the track, you don't want to do the gym, then do calisthenics. Calisthenics is your own body weight in the comfort of your own home. But you need to be held accountable with doing it. Push-ups, pull-ups, pull-ups. Look, if you're trying to get rid of this on the side, pull-ups, do that by naturally doing pull-ups. I'm telling you, push-ups. Push-ups works the front. All this right here in the front. Push-ups ain't just for your arms. It's for your stomach in the front too. Pull-ups is for the side and in the back at the top. Push-ups, pull-ups, crunches. I say bicycle crunches because bicycle crunches work from the top of your stomach all the way to the bottom of your stomach. But they hard to do and they hurt. But no pain, no gain. Couples exercise is always a good way to date. Couples exercise, if you got a woman, a good date is at the gym because I don't know, it's just something about that. You know what I'm saying? You need to exercise though, my brother. It's a good way to date and reconnect with your partner. Like y'all can, it's just something different to do. All right, look, when it comes to diet and exercise, bro, try this, my brother. Eliminate sugar and starches from your diet. I guarantee you'll see results in 2 weeks. Look, I'm not no relationship or I'm not no diet. I'm not no diet guru, no exercise guru, but I guarantee you this. You eliminate sugar and starches completely from your diet. That includes liquids. That means you eliminate potatoes, no rice, no sugar. Eliminate that stuff from your diet. No pasta. Lord have mercy. Stay away from the pasta. No pasta, no rice of any kind, no potatoes, and no sugar. I guarantee you, if you go 14 days without rice, without potatoes, without sugar, even liquids, without pasta, I guarantee you will see results in 2 weeks. And that's with minimal exercise. Believe it or not, I'm just telling you. Look, this is what people mess up though, because they stay away from that, but they still be drinking the sodas. You still drinking these juices. Look at how much juice that stuff have in it. Diet makes an impact. What you put in you can go to the gym every single day, but still not seeing your stomach going away because of what you are eating. Sugar is always going to bloat your stomach, and it takes about 8 to 12 hours for your stomach to get back regular. Now, imagine if you eat a Snickers, one Snickers bar is going to bloat your stomach for about 6 hours. And if you eat that Snickers bar and in like the next 2 hours you drinking a Coke or any kind of soda, your stomach going always, it's going to blow you up. I'm just trying to tell you, bro. One of the ways that you can make yourself more attractive to women is by diet, exercise, and changing up your wardrobe. All right. Here's number 3. I hope you're taking notes, my brother. Here's number 3. Now, this one is probably more important than clothes and size. I can't stress this one enough, my brother. Hygiene. Hygiene. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. My brothers. Oh my God. You need to do the smell test. Smell your shirt. Check it. Check it. Check it. When the last time you wash your hair, my brother? Wash that shirt. Brush your shirt. Wash your shirt and brush your shirt. Deodorant goes a long way. Let me tell you something, my brother. You can be the finest man on earth with a 12 pack, and you get there and you ain't put on no deodorant and you funked up. Guess what? I want you to do this. Hygiene is so important. For real, bro. Look, Hygiene is so important. Think of hygiene as the kind of impression you're gonna leave on her. Now, look, you can leave if you funky, that's gonna leave a funky impression. If you smelling fresh, that's gonna leave a fresh impression. She gonna think about you and she gonna smile. Oh, he was ugly, but he smelled good. He was fat, but he smelled good. I'm telling you, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Make sure you smell fresh. Make sure everything on you smell fresh. You can go with a clean shirt, clean body, clean deodorant, clean pants, clean socks, clean drawers, and have on a hat that smell like shite. And guess what? You just left a bad impression. Take that. I was about to say it. What Eddie Murphy tell Dave Chappelle and that Nutty Professor? Take that shite off your head, man. Make sure that shirt is clean, my brother. Look, hygiene is such a big one. Bro, dudes that had the date locked in and then they bring them close and all she smell is the funk. She don't need to smell the funk. That is leaving a bad. You can have a good date and still leave a bad impression because you funky. Oh man, my brothers. Oh, my brothers. I need to calm down because, bro, I've heard so many women say that niggas be stanking. Come on, man. You you ain't ready to date. You ain't ready to date if you ain't took no bath. Beige. Go beige. My brother. Hygiene. Hygiene. Look, this what I look. I found out this. Pork makes your body stink. I know you didn't know that. I found that out, bro. I read it. Multiple books, multiple sources. Pork, eating pork gives you body odor. I didn't believe that until I tried it. But I'm telling you, if you eat a lot of pork, that means you need to put on extra deodorant. Carry you some deodorant in your bag. Get you a breath mint. Get you them Listerine. Get you them Listerine strips that you put on your tongue, my brother, because you're gonna be funky. And keep you some exercise. If you eat pork, you need to have you some alternates in your car, in your bag, in your backpack. Because pork make you stink. That's why I say diet. Pork makes your body discharge body odors. When you sweat, it's gonna smell dirty, it's gonna smell musty, it's gonna smell funky. I'm trying to bless your game, my brother. Look, drink more water. Water cleans out your pores so that when you sweat, you have clean sweats. You need to do that. That's why I said run, do cardio. Because if you trying to change these things, right? You drink you a bunch of water and you go running, and all of the funk, all of the toxins, all of the nasty stuff is gonna sweat out. And then you go home and you take you a nice little shower. Make sure you got you some fresh clothes, deodorant, brush your hair, brush your teeth, brush your shite, and brush your shite, and brush it again, and get you some Listerine. Take your Listerine with you. Take your Listerine with you, cause you gonna need it. I'm telling you, my brother. Hygiene, hygiene. Take a shower. Look, my sons used to do this when they're young. You know, when you're young, these little kids, 5 years old, these niggas don't want to take a shower. And I gotta make them take a shower. Brother, go wash your shite, my brother. You stink. You gotta tell them, man, you stink. Now you is 25 years old, they don't want to take a shower. Right? I used to be in them streets tough, right? I used to be in them streets rough. Got a lot of money, pocket full of money, brand new J's on my feet. But I've been on the block like for the last 2 days, and I'm just gonna run this little brunch date with this little chicken head right quick, right? No deodorant. Your boy Funky ain't had no shower. I've been on the block for 2 days. Come on, man. A new shirt ain't gonna cover that up. You stink. My brother, I'm trying to tell you, you leave an impression on a girl with what you smell like. You can leave a good impression or a bad impression, and she may not give you a second date if you left a bad impression. I'm just telling you. But it's always easy to get a second date if you smell good. Ask any woman. If you don't believe me, ask any woman. These three things that I just told you, these are game changers right here. These is game changers, my brother. I shouldn't be telling you this, but since you're watching the show, I'm gonna bless your game. Bro, hygiene is a big one, bro. Take a shower. Now get this. Take a shower. Look, get into some colognes and some body washes, man. Body wash is a game changer. Cologne is a game changer. Look, if you can't afford the high price stuff, get you some Axe. They got Axe at Walmart. Every Walmart got Axe. Old Spice. Don't get the old man Old Spice though. Don't get that old man Old Spice. Don't get that. Don't get that. Get that new school Old Spice. You know what I'm saying? Ask one of your little cousins how they smell. You know what I'm saying? You need to get you some people around you to help bless your game. But you don't get that old man Old Spice. Get that new stuff, that new Old Spice. Bed, Bath, Broads. I was about to say the B word. Bed, Bath, Broads, and Beyond. They got some good stuff up in there, man. Go get you some man body wash. I think that's the place. Broads, Bed, Baths, Bees, and Beyond. It's just funny. But they got some good smelling men stuff in there. Look, when you're ready to step it up, you got your little extra money going, broads, beds, baths, and bees and beyond. They got all this, they got men stuff in there. I think that's a place. I'm gonna have to ask my homie, but you know what I'm talking about. You get you some smell good, man. You look, you can make a woman do a double take if you smell good. She will remember you if you smell good. If she don't remember nothing else about you, she gonna remember that you smell good. That last little hug that you give her, bro. It's a game changer, man. It's a game. I'm telling you. You smell good, it's gonna leave a good impression. If you smell bad, it's gonna leave a bad impression. And this is the worst one about hygiene, my brother. Your body smelling bad is one thing. If your breath smell bad, she'll never call you again. For all of you married brothers, I dare you to go get you a spot wash. Go jump in the. You ain't got to jump in the shower. Give you a little whole bath. You know what the whole bath is, right? You hit the hot spots. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, put on something fresh. Go out to your girl. That may help her, bless your game tonight. You know what I'm saying? Take it from me, man. I'm just the messenger. I'm trying to bless your game. All right. Them first three is real, you know, physical things that you can actually like do. Here's these other two things. Some of you brothers might have this already. Some of you brothers may not. But these last two are like kind of intangible. So with this number two is be more decisive. When I say be more decisive, I mean know what you want and know what you don't want. Even if it's the same thing. I had started doing this. Know what I want and know what I don't want. So like if a girl say, what do you want to eat? I know what I want to eat, but I want to be considerate of her. So I say, what you want? And she say, I don't know. At this point, I know what I want, so now it's time for me to say it. Or let's say you don't know what you want, but you as a man, because we as men, bro, okay, I may not know what I want, but I know I can't go wrong with this. It's like 2 or 3 things that you know is always going to be good no matter what. The 2 or 3 places that you can hit up and if I don't know what I want, I know if I eat here, I'm gonna eat good. For me, it's Buffalo Wild Wings. That's my shite. So if I don't know nowhere else, Wingstop, because my shorty put me on the Wingstop, so I've been getting the Wingstop because my shorty, she like the wings. But okay, but you get my point. I know I can't go wrong with them places. Be decisive. Know what you want, know what you don't want, so that when she asks, you can lead her. Women, look, a lot of times, a lot of women, they say they know what they want, but they don't. They don't know what they want in the moment, right? A lot of them don't. So by you knowing what you want, and if you say, no, I want that, you say, well, all right, look, that's what I want. So if you can't decide, you come back in like 2 minutes. If you ain't decided, we going there. That's gonna make her decide real quick. You know what you just did? You was just decisive. Be more decisive. Women like men who are decisive. Look, women respond different to a man who knows what he wants and knows what he don't want. Believe it or not, women respond different to you just because look, just something as simple as I always teach my daughters this. When we walk outside, you walk closer to the curb. I was just teaching my daughters that to the point that they naturally just do it now. Now get this, these are young ladies. But if you do that with your woman, that says so many things about you, just being able to direct her in the way that she does things. I'm telling you, take it or leave it. Believe me, don't believe me. But when you know what you want and you know how you want it to go, gently lead her. So when I say be decisive, what that means is make a decision and don't procrastinate about it. Give yourself 3 to 5 seconds to make a decision. I'm not talking about a big, grandiose decision like what do I invest the next 10 years into? No, that takes time. But I'm talking about this little this little small minutia stuff. Man, 3 to 5 seconds and decide. Just decide. Make a decision. And then if you make a decision and you don't like that decision, go through with it. And then the next time, don't make that decision no more. But make the decision. Don't procrastinate about making the decision. Give yourself 3 seconds or 5 seconds. By the fifth second, you say, if I don't know, we just gonna settle on this one in your mind. And don't do it out loud. She's gonna think you crazy. But be decisive. Make a decision and then stand on that decision. You know what I'm saying? Be decisive. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to dealing with women, be decisive while being kind and confident. So that's why I say stick to the decision. And then look, when I say a woman wants to be led, she wants to be led, but she don't want to be rough led. It's kind of complicated, but she wants to be led, but in a kind and gentle way, right? So you don't have to be rough. You don't have to be loud. You don't have to be mean. You just have to be direct. When I say direct, that means saying what you want and saying what you don't want. Look, I'm not going to say don't try to spare her feelings. I'm just going to say it in a way that she gets what you want and she understands what you don't want. And you need to be man enough to be decisive enough to say that. Look, if she asks what you want and you ask what she want and she don't make a decision, that means you need to make a decision. Many times, if she asks you the first time, the decision for me is already made. If you want to go a different way, look, this is what I started doing. When I say be decisive, it goes all the way from not just the big stuff to the small stuff. So when I say be decisive, while you walking inside, you think you look. I'm gonna say this, and you gonna think it's ridiculous, but women respond to it, man. Look, that's why I'm doing the show, because it don't make no sense to you as a man, because you a man, but to her it means everything. If you walking in somewhere and you chart out the way you want to go, you grab her hand and gently lead her the way that you want to go. If she going that way, you just gently, politely just bring her over to this side and you grab her hand and then you walk the way that you want to walk. Simple stuff like that. It triggers something in their mind, bro. I don't know what it is, but it always works. Look, take it, leave it. If it don't apply, let it fly. If you think I'm crazy, then don't do it. You ain't no better, no worse. But try it. Just try it. Try to see. Hold her hand when you want her to go a certain way and gently lead her with your hand. Don't squeeze it, but just grab it and just come on. We going this way. Bro, when you are decisive and you know what you want, you know where you're trying to go, just with walking. This is just something simple, but just with walking, a woman will almost follow you without thinking if she know that you already made the decision. I'm trying to bless your game, my brother. Look, ask any woman. If she knows that you are gonna make that decision like that, she'll almost do it without even thinking. She won't even recognize that she's submitting and she's following and she's doing all that. If you can just be decisive, just be decisive. Know what you want, know what you don't want. Make a decision without procrastinating. Bro, I'm telling you, simple stuff like that, just walking. She won't even be paying no attention because she trusts you at that point to be thinking. You get what I'm saying? Be more decisive. If you don't want to go to the movies tonight, say that and suggest something different. So say it, but then have a plan B. I don't want to go to the movies tonight, but I do want to go blah, blah, blah. Being decisive like that. I'm telling you, if you don't like something, speak on it. You don't have to be rude about it, but speak on it, because being decisive means you know what you want, but also you know what you don't want. And you don't have to have an attitude to say it. You don't have to be loud to say it. You don't have to be rude to say it. You just need to be able to say it directly and respectfully. And I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you that makes you a million times more attractive and appealing to women, because most dudes are trying to spare their feelings. She gonna say whatever she want, and the dude go, yeah, we go to the movies, knowing you good and hell well you want to go to the movies. No, my brother. She needs to know that. Like, nah, I ain't feeling no movies tonight. How about we boom, let's go bowling or something. Let's go play pool. Let's do that. I ain't feeling no movies tonight. I'm probably gonna knock out. I'm sleepy. I need to do something active. Just saying what you want and what you don't want. Being decisive about what you want and what you don't want. I'm telling you, that's gonna make you so much more attractive in her mind. That's what get look, that's an intangible that's gonna get you toes, my brother. That's gonna get you toes. And look, and if you in a relationship, if you already doing that, kudos to you. But if you're not already doing that in your relationship, my brother, try it. Try it. Try it. All right. Last one. Last but not least. Decisiveness is number two. Here's number one. Demeanor. Your demeanor, your demeanor impacts women without you even really saying nothing. When I say demeanor, I mean this. Smile more and laugh more. When it comes to women, bro, women are not like niggas. I know because I was never a hood dude or a street dude, but I had a bad attitude. And my temper was just ready. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we bought that action. So my thing was though, once I got out of that relationship, out of that divorce, I was like, bro, I need to figure out how. Well, my mojo was still up. I learned it like way later after that because my attitude was terrible. But I had to like figure out like, bro, I need to change my game up. Like I need to, you know what I'm saying? Like how can I step my game up? Demeanor. So smile more, laugh more. I had to learn this. When it's females around, bro, they pay attention to your demeanor. Like they pay attention to whether you can laugh or not, whether you can enjoy yourself in this moment or not. And then, so look, this is what you got to be able to do though as a man. Make the switch. So yeah, we having fun, we chilling, but as soon as if something pop off and you just that you gotta go nigga mode. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, your demeanor gotta be light before that and after that. You know what I'm saying? So that's like I don't even know how to explain it, but see, it's like, oh yeah, we having a good time. I'm laughing, we chilling, we chilling. Something pop off though. Oh, you go. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like you got that nigga now. But before that, we laughing, we playing, we talking, we chilling, we having a good time. You know what I'm saying? And if something do pop off, just make the switch. But I'm saying this. What I'm saying this is why I say demeanor because sometimes we be straight face like that Kanye West. My nigga be putting on a straight face like we scared. Nobody scared of you, my nigga. Like I'm just telling you, bro. Look, man, you ain't gotta be plexed up all the time, bro. Stop being so serious all the damn time. Come on, man. You got to know when and how to turn that off, man. Like some people just ain't no fun to be around. When I say demeanor means what is it like to be around you? Are you always mean? You always looking at people funny? You always looking for the action? Like, nah, bro, your demeanor is welcoming to women. It's a way to be welcoming to all of the people around you without being, I want to say, without being a punk. It's a way to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your demeanor speaks so many things about you. And like some dudes, they just you taking yourself too seriously, or you so worried about how people is gonna look at you, how people gonna respond to you. Look, I'm gonna tell you how this look. This is a story one time. I'm at the gym, and so like, bro, this machine that I always work on, right? This one time I was just too mm, I don't know what I was on, bro, but I think I was just too fired up. And so I did the set, and it's like third set, and I ain't feeling the burn. So I'm just, whoa, I'm not doing that at the gym. I'm not doing that. But like, I just got up too fast. And it got up too fast, boom, hit my head on the machine. So, nigga, what I do, start laughing. If you, bro, I hit my head on the machine. So boom, oh, I start laughing like damn. So then immediately, so I'm gonna make a joke about it. So I'm looking around like, who seen me? Who seen me? So I see like three girls. They seen me. So they put their head down. And so, know what I'm saying? So then, one of the girls, she like, I saw that. You know what I'm saying? Bro, and I didn't know her. But the fact that I was laughing, now this was the time I was completely single. I didn't know her. But the fact that I laughed about it, I caught eyes with her, and I'm gonna do the, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to I made it funny. And she responded. And you know what happened after that? I'm gonna tell you what happened. I got the number. I say that because sometimes, bro, you can be too stiff. You can have your attitude on too strong. You can just be, come on, bro, laugh a little bit. You got to be able to laugh at yourself every now and then. Keep it positive. Keep it light. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to look for a reason to get an attitude. A demeanor says so many things. Like, you could be fine. You can have your clothes right. You can have your body right. You could be smelling good. You know what I'm saying? You could be decisive. And then you put them in your area, in your vicinity. You put the people around you, and they like, man, that nigga attitude stupid though. Like, or he too strong, he too stiff. Like, you can't laugh around a nigga. Like, telling you, that one is an intangible, but it's a game changer. You got to be the kind of dude that know how to make any environment fun, light, and lighthearted. You got to be the dude that everybody want to be around. You become that dude by being just cool and laid back. And if it gotta go there, you can go there. But if it don't gotta go there, keep it light, keep it lighthearted. Don't get mad. Don't take it personal. If you go for the number and she say no, don't take it personal. That's not for you to get mad, bro. Okay. It's like 20 other women out here. Like, boom, move on to the next. Don't get mad. Don't take it personal. Look, if you got a girlfriend and y'all out and she say something fly, you just pull a coat, say, you know what? I heard that little slug. We gonna deal with that when we get home. But tonight we gonna have fun. So I'm gonna deal with that when we get to the house. But tonight we gonna enjoy ourselves. You, yeah, bro, you gotta be that nigga. You gotta be the one that's gonna make the night be good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, boom, that's number one. Demeanor. That's a big one. So look, guys, I hope, bro. Yeah, I hope I blessed your game. I hope you was taking notes, my G. I hope you was taking notes, my G. But yeah, that's the show. Man, put them things in practice. If you don't believe me, ask any woman anything I just said. I'm telling you, you're gonna up your game, bro. Your game is gonna go from here to like what that boy Mike Epps say on Friday too. His level went from here to like, bro, I'm telling you, it's gonna bless your game. So yeah, so check it out, man. If you enjoyed the episode, go ahead and hit that like button. If you've been watching these episodes, go on hit that subscribe button, bro. You know what I'm saying? I follow you back on YouTube, and maybe we can do a collab. If you got some topics or something you want to do a collab, shoot it to my inbox. You know what I'm saying? Email me, leave it in the comments, tag me or whatever. But yeah, you can follow me everywhere. Marcus Stewart Podcast. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I'm on TikTok. I am Marcus Stewart. So yeah, man. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Yeah, I'm Audi 5,000. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'll see y'all next week, man. Tell somebody about the show, my brother.